Hi, this is Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. Here we are looking at this residential application. It's a small little porch here on the outside of this residential structure. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we need to see here. Okay, so first of all, we have this fan, and the customer would like to heat up this seating area here and a small little dining space here. And then also I just want to note that it's imperative that this doorway swings inwards. If it doesn't, then there's going to be another issue that we have to deal with as far as the placement of the heaters and in order to heat up this whole area. There is a window back here. I don't have it all modeled out, but that's okay. It's about approximately the right size. So let's go ahead and look at the dimensions. Dimensions wise, on the porch here we have 13 feet wide by about 10 feet tall, and then it's about 6 feet deep. It's possibly this beam here, I have it 5/8 from this edge here inwards. The fan diameter that I have chosen here is, I believe, 52 inches, and then also the fan blades coming down from the ceiling is approximately 10.5 inches roughly. And this beam here I have at 6 inches. If it's 7, we need to take a look at that, and I'll show you why in a minute. Let's see if there's anything else here we need to speak of. I think that's good for right now. All right, let me turn that off, and let's go to first option here would be two 5,000 watt units. These are 39 inches long and 8 inches wide. I have them approximately, I think, 2 feet 6 inches here. Let me just pull that up here. 2 feet 6 inches to the center of the bracket here from this wall here, and then the same over here, 2 foot 6 inches center bracket to this edge. I have these at 5-degree angles. That way I can get the ray kind of inside more. And I'm using the OEM bracket, which gives you 6 inches of clearance above the heater, and we still are meeting the clearances that we need to meet. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of those clearances. So this would be the bottom clearance, and at that 5-degree angle with the OEM bracket, you can see that I'm clear on the side here, and I am 18 inches away from this wall here to this edge. Oops, this edge of the heater right here. You can see that, 18 inches. So I'm just kissing the wall there with the clearance on the ends there. This is 18 inches all around the heater, and then 36 inches down below the heater of clearance. I am missing the fan blades, so that's important. And then also we had talked about this angle here. So if I angle this heater any more, then I'm potentially bringing this clearance into this beam here. That's why it's important that this is only 6 inches. You have about an inch more to go and still meet that clearance at that 5-degree angle. So if it's any more than, let's say, 7 inches in height, then we're going to need to drop the heater down to accommodate for whatever that distance is. So for instance, if it was 8, we would have to put a 1-inch spacer behind this this mounting bracket. All right, let's go ahead and look at the top clearance real quick. You can see that there's no problems with the top clearance there. All right, oops. And then let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat. So these are 5,000 watt units. So they're pretty intense, but this height requires something to be intense. And going back to this door real quick, you can see that's why we can't have this door swing out, because now we're not meeting the clearances below the heater. Excuse me. So that will give you a really nice footprint of heat. We got some good crossover here in the middle, and then full coverage around the whole patio. Okay. So let's look at the next option. Next option would be placing a couple units this way. So again, 18 inches from this edge to this edge here, and then 18 inches from this edge to this edge here. And with this configuration, you can see the issue that we have is that we really can't place the heaters up against the ceiling here because of the fact that these fan blades all of a sudden come into play with the amount of space that we have. So I have 6 inches from here to this edge here, and then again, if we look at the clearances, let's just go with the bottom clearance here. So you can see if I raise that up any higher, then I am going to be in that fan blade with the lower clearance here. So that's why I have this at, I think it's a 7-inch drop from the original bracket. Let's see if I have that dimension here. No, but in any case, I believe it's a 7-inch drop completely from the ceiling. Maybe it's just a 6-inch drop here, but yeah, that gives us the clearance below the fan blades, and that's why I had to do that. So you'd have to get an extension that you would place on this bar here, and also the fact that it is visible a little bit more than the other application. Let's just take a look inside here and see what you might see out here. You can see the heaters a little bit more than you would with the option 1 here. Okay, so let's see what else. Let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat for this part. You can see the footprint of heat is a better coverage just because of the fact that the orientation of the heaters is parallel with the structure, and so we're getting a better footprint and usage of the heat output throughout the whole patio. However, normally I would like to put just a single unit, like maybe a 6,000 watt right around here, and that would cast about a 12-foot throw from left to right. And but we can't do that because of the fact that these fan blades here, and it just is not going to work, obviously, because the fan will hit the heater. All right. So those are the 2 options. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application, feel free to send us an email to support@patioheat.com. I'm Steve Walton. Thank you for watching. If you don't mind, give us a thumbs up. That just helps the YouTube algorithms so that we can get our exposure to more people out there. Thank you very much and have a great day.